Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. It is time to go over the PvP Blossom Tournament 1 usage data for the mid-season. Look how fast I am, 8 seconds after this was published. Man, I am good. Alright guys, so I really don't think any of the Blossom Monsters are even going to be on here. Maybe there's going to be a top 100 player that uses one monster just for fun. Maybe it'll be Zara, but honestly, Blossom Era has kind of disappointed so far, with the exception of the Tails monster, who has yet to be released when this information's out. She's literally about to be released like in an hour. So, yeah, super interested to see who are the top monsters. I imagine it's still going to be URIEL, it's going to be the Pierce monster, we're going to see Elf, we're going to see Cherub Cupid. Those are probably going to be the monsters that are dominating because Dodge Area and Taunt is such a prevalent mechanic in the meta. So you need a way to counteract that, and what better way than with Pierce? So that's what I think is going to happen. We're going to see a lot of Elgato, Raijins, anyone that can triple damage buff. So yeah, let's get into it. Huge shout out to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki for putting this together. Link in the description below so you can see the blog for yourself. Alright, so A is for offense, D is for defense, T is the total. The ratio of players with pay-to-play Blossom and Doomsday Monster as opposed to none was 88 to 12. Interesting. I don't think there's really a reason to purchase even the talents or anything too crazy. So yeah, we'll see what happens when the I think when Bounty Hunt gets released, maybe then players will start spending a little bit more. Alright, scrolling down. Oh, actually, Neradia is also really good. But yeah, I don't know if anyone actually invested in her. And take a look at number 1. Almost 90. Almost 90. 3 shy of 90. 29 players using URIEL on offense, 58 on defense. I run into this guy all the time. He was a race monster, so of course players have him. I mean, this is a top 100, so of course I have him ranked up. But that has to be the highest usage we've ever seen. But this is equally as impressive. I don't think we've ever had a season when we've had 2 monsters above 80. We have both URIEL and Cherub Cupid. And look at that, he dominates on offense with 44, but he's also just as prevalent on defense. And that's because he has Pierce, and even when he dies, he comes back to life. From my experience, fighting him on defense is not an issue whatsoever. It's relatively easy to kill him. He comes back, you kill him again. I haven't had any problems with him. URIEL, I tend to use Elf on PvP, so I also have no problems with URIEL. Elf basically OTKs him. But yeah, 87, 82. Cherub Cupid is wanting to catch up, but he is the most dominant on offense, I would imagine. Then we have Elvira Demon Slayer. This is actually a surprise to me. 41. That is crazy. 26-15. I would have to imagine it's mostly for that. At rank 5, she starts to get off with the evasion. I think it's at rank 5. Mine's is only rank 3, so I don't really use her. So you know the AI is really dumb when your whole team has evasion. That might be why, but take a look at this. The light element is dominating. Wow. This is light and earth, light and fire, light and fire. SP, when are we going to get a light beast? These light monsters needs an extra boost. I mean, they're already OP, but they need an extra boost. I will say, I would have never called Elvira Demon Slayer. I think I mentioned, when I did my reviews on Cherub Cupid, I remember thinking he wasn't that strong, but I also made a follow-up video saying, okay, this is going to be the PvP team. Like, you can check it out. I'll try to link it in the description. I said Cherub Cupid will be meta, and he'll be meta with the triple damage boost, and then I showcased why that would be. Elvira Demon Slayer, I could not have called. So that's a surprise to me. Galvanus, same thing. I'm pretty sure I said like, whatever. But then we got more ET monster, turns on for monsters. So the AI is super smart. The first skill the AI does is Enlightenment, which gives the whole team anticipation. So I can see why his usage is so high at 37. Because that shuts down Shivs, that shuts down just turn transferring into the enemy. Even what's his name? Even URIEL, when he reses, one of the res skills does a turn transfer. So I can see why he has such a high usage on him for defense. So that's crazy. Look, again, light monsters. I believe he's Thunder and Light. Light monsters dominating. So we have Dodge Area, Pierce, just a all-around great monster. Can be attack, can be support, anticipation support. Pango, so MT still hanging on in there. Wow, Slumster, Dodge Area hanging on in there. Look at that Elgato usage. Old generation monster with 33 for offense. If you look at all the offense, this is the second most used offensive monster. And Elgato. That's Dodge Area, triple damage, double damage buffs. Look at this. The Bounty Hunt monster. I remember when the Blossom era got announced, players were like, oh, why even buy the Bounty Hunt monster? It's going to be useless. Sometimes you can just tell with mechanics. Mechanics don't die out. Pierce, Anticipation, that's a mechanic that will not die out. This monster is going to be relevant for a long time to come in PvP, especially in war scenarios. 19, 10, 29 total. That's got Teddy Bomb, dodge area. He's falling off. Raris on 13. This one surprises me. I don't necessarily understand it. Are players using the churn transfer with anticipation? Like, are they using Elf with Raris on defense? Or Ancient Cloak on one of these monsters? Maybe on an Elf? Maybe on a Cherub Cupid? Maybe. I don't understand. So, if anyone in the top 100 is using Raris, what's the idea? What's the skill set? What's the plan? I don't personally see it. Shiv, powerful monster, dodge area, extra turn attacker. Poseidonia, a great support monster, lots of healing and anticipation. Dark Volt. I personally don't understand Dark Volt. I know if you allow him to go on the AI on defense, he'll attack and basically win. For me, the way I see it, with 7 sins being so prevalent, it's easy enough to kill him just with 7 sins alone. It's easy enough to kill him with a mud body. If you have anticipation, like, it's pretty much, maybe it's because I main Elf. I've never had a problem, but I actually don't understand the high usage. I guess if someone's not prepared, then they would get wrecked by a Dark Volt, so maybe that's why. Clash, I can see this. 7 sins, you're good to go. Same with Sparkus. Sparkus, I actually really enjoy using him. He's my main monster in the Rank Up Survival Dungeon. I love when I can heal my whole team and give some sort of protection. Heal himself by 30, give protection. So he's always a blast. But yeah, Clutch, I have him at 150, so he's my go-to on defense or offense. Hidrorian and Artifact, I can see why. Xiao Long, 4-6. This is actually pretty impressive for an old monster like Xiao Long. Lord Inheritor at 6-4-10. Look at that. His usage completely died off. Marimotus, another taunt, Mega Taunt monster, Fruit Taster. Part of this guy used to be the top 3. Now he's down to like 15 or less, top 20 maybe. Spec 617. Yeah, I think I did mention that Cherub was completely gonna replace Spec, so I'm actually quite surprised. Imagine if those 7 players didn't use Cherub Cupid, you would have, or if they used Cherub Cupid instead of Spec, you would have this monster above Uriel. If only those 7 players changed their minds. Alright, because I doubt they're using both in the same team. We have Syntheris, 2-3-5, Pure Pandov, Turn Transfer Evasion, Raijin at 3. So you can tell players are probably using like an Uriel, Cherub Cupid, Algata kind of mechanic maybe. Snowgross, Megataunt monster, Grakshak, Dodge Area monster, Beambot, Pierce monster. Again, are you seeing the same things repeat over and over and over? Mechanics are a lot of times better than the monster. All you need is the mechanic and you're good to go. Shieldkata, a Deny monster. Zion the Great, a Deny monster. I actually don't even know how players would even use them really in this kind of meta. Taunt monster, of course. Megataunt monster. Allo Death Reverse Healing setup. Blocks res and can res. What is this guy, like a Stamina Drain monster? Lord Nabotis, Anticipation, removes positive effects. Cruel Electric. Oh man, I love Cruel Electric. It's a Beth, buffing. Monk blocks res. Master Goldfield buffing. Stock Killer hanging on in there with 1 defense. I think even the last time I had some more usage. So Stock Killer is pretty cool. Anticipation and Pierce. Skelectron, Colonel Pip, Weirdica, triple damage. Megataunt, Jack, a strong single attacker. Master Rat, Undead Mr. Beast. Oh, wow. We have 1, guys. We have 1 Blossom Monster. 1. Just 1 on defense. Mr. Beast. Oh, wow. So this is just a troll team, right? Like, are they really using it? I don't know. But it looks like this player had all 3 of these. Jakuna High, Dodge Area, Right Class, removes positive effects. Xmas. This guy can actually potentially instant kill. Atron, Lucky Clint. I think he blocks res. Maybe someone's trying that out. Immune to Control Statuscaster, blocks res. Revival. Lucky Clint, Vizia, res. Zol. Oh, Zol. Completely dying off. UV Fusion, Vanos, Maelstrom. Now, we're not even seeing like a one Thalassa or anything. We're not. Wow, that's crazy. But I think what's most impressive is just the usage of the top 2 monsters. A whopping 87 and an 82. I wonder if he's going to break 90. Can we just get all the top 100 players to all use Uriel so we can have our very first monster that has a 100% usage rate? That would be pretty insane. Okay, maybe we should set our goal monster at 95, but how cool would it be to see a 100% usage rate? But yeah, these 2 battling it out, that's pretty cool to see. Yeah, this is a surprise to me. This one also, like, I would not have expected 40. Like, 25 maybe, but 40? Yeah, these 2 are a huge surprise to me. Well, guys, with that being said, that is going to be for this video. Let me know what you guys think about the most used monsters This gives you a good idea of who you might want to invest in and rank up. But again, you can basically just go like Pierce, dodge area taunt. That's the easy thing to tell you guys. So yeah, rank up these monsters and rank up Survival Dungeon. Best of luck to all of you. Any and all thoughts and comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.